Imagine this. January 8, 1324. A cold, dark chamber somewhere in medieval Europe. A man stands in chains. He was once a Knight Templar, a member of a powerful order sworn to protect pilgrims and holy sites. For nearly 200 years, the Order of the Temple was a force to be reckoned with in Christendom. These were the legendary warrior monks. Founded during the Crusades, the Templars took vows of poverty, obedience, and faith. They battled in the Holy Land, guarded treacherous roads, and constructed massive fortresses. But their role evolved. They became pioneers of finance. Kings, nobles, and pilgrims entrusted them with immense wealth. You could deposit your money in one city and withdraw it in another, thanks to their vast network. They were, in a way, Europe's first international bankers. This immense wealth brought them incredible influence, and influence always attracts suspicion. By the early 14th century, Europe was in a state of chaos. The Crusades were failing, famine was rampant, and royal treasuries were running dry. King Philip IV of France, in particular, was desperate for cash, and he owed a massive debt, much of it to the Templars. So, on one fateful day in 1307, Templars all across France were arrested without any warning. The charges? Heresy, worshipping idols, and scandalous secret rituals. Under brutal torture, some confessed to these crimes, others held strong, refusing to break. But those forced confessions were used as evidence, and that evidence sealed their fate. By the time we get to the trial on January 8, 1324, the outcome was already decided. This wasn't about finding the truth. It was about erasing an entire order from history. The Knights' standing trial that day was a symbol of an institution already condemned. Under intense pressure from King Philip, even Pope Clement V eventually buckled. In 1312, the Knights Templar were officially dissolved, but the trials dragged on. Men who once wore the iconic white cloak and red cross were stripped of their titles, thrown in prison, or executed. Some who had initially confessed tried to take it back, only to be burned at the stake as relapsed heretics. Others simply disappeared into monasteries or faded into obscurity. And what about their legendary treasure? Some of it was given to another order, the Knights Hospitaller, but a huge portion of it just vanished. This disappearance fueled centuries of legends about hidden gold, secret knowledge, and surviving Templars plotting in the shadows. But on that specific day, January 8, 1324, there were no grand legends. There was only the cold reality of fear. One man, facing judges who had already made up their minds. The fall of the Templars tells us something crucial about power and politics. It shows how even the mightiest can be brought down when they become an inconvenience. The knight wasn't judged for his actions, but for what his order had become. It was a chilling display of how faith and justice could be twisted for political gain. Thanks for watching. Join us tomorrow as we uncover another fragment from the past. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this.